Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin, and today we're going to be talking about hidden gems, the concept behind them, what they really do, what they mean. I've been getting a lot of questions about them. People have been asking me stuff, and I thought this stuff, I won't say it was obvious, but because it was in the game last year, that's why I just sometimes don't touch up on new things, and I said that before, so that's on me once again. Shout out to all the new subscribers, everyone that's been leaving likes, hyping up the videos, and all that great stuff. The comments, I really do, and it means a lot. Like, I really do appreciate it, for real. So, hidden gems, let's jump right into it. This is a concept 2K introduced last year. Basically, this isn't what you would think it would mean, right? In my opinion, when I hear hidden gems, it kind of is like, yo, this is like a really good card that's a gem that like you kind of just find like he's a little bit better than most diamonds. He's a hidden gem. Like, that's what I would think of when I think of like a hidden gem, right? So like, for example, in the rubies, like this Rodney Stuckey is a hidden ruby that's like a little bit better than the other rubies, so he's like maybe an amethyst. That's how I would picture what this means. But in reality, the way they kind of did it and the way they've been doing it is, say for example, this Bruce Bowen that a lot of us have. This card is gonna come out in a set later on in the year. It could be a set called like Lockdown, for example. That could be the name of the set. It'll come out, say for example, this Friday. This Friday, coming up, we get a Bruce Bowen Lockdown card. So every single Bruce Bowen that's in the game will disappear as a hidden gem. Nobody will have this card. He will no longer be here, and he will go ahead and be in the season 1 lock-in set for Lockdown, for example. Now this is all examples, but I've been like seeing like real talk, like a lot of people have this amethyst hidden gem Nas Reed, right? There was a lot of people that had, for example, Shane Battier's amethyst, right? I've seen people get Kyrie's pink diamond hidden gem Kyrie Irving, and they were like, yo, where'd he go? I don't have that card anymore. He is now an old school card. Kyrie's now old school. That's basically how it works throughout. So like any pink diamond that's in here, like my Kemba Walker, he's gonna be in a set called like Absolute Trash or something someday. I'm kidding, but he will be in a set later on down the line. Same as this Ron Artest, same as this Sean Kemp. You could kind of have an idea of which cards are gonna be like later down the line if you look at like badges. I know it's hard to kind of dictate right now, but this card, for example, has a lot of Hall of Fame badges as opposed to some of the other pink diamonds or things of that nature, right? That's kind of how you could tell. So if a card has a lot of like really good stats, a lot of good Hall of Fames, a lot of good that and this, then you know that card is coming out later in life, not anytime soon. For example, let's take a look at this Donovan Mitchell, who doesn't want to load up. But if you take a look, this card has 0 badges. This card should already be out. This is not a pink diamond. I've seen somebody get this and I feel super bad. I'm sure this was a mistake because he has cards way better than this at a lower tier. So I don't know what they were doing here, but like if you ever see a card that's like that, just know that that card is coming out a lot sooner than some of these other cards, for sure. That's definitely how it works. It doesn't matter like, oh, because Isaiah Thomas is so small, oh, he's gonna come out soon. No, he has a lot of badges, so this card will be one of the later ones. They like to keep bad hidden gems in here because think about it, there's like, they have like incentives for you to lock in hidden gems, right? You lock in diamonds or a pink diamond or whatever the case is, you get one. Now they want those bad cards in there so you can pull them instead of like later on down the line you pull a LeBron James, you pull a Victor Wembanyama, whatever he is. You know what I mean? Like they don't want you pulling the best of the best. They prefer you pull some of the bad cards first instead of pulling the Yao Mings, the KPs. So last year the way they were doing it is they gave us LeBron really early, so his hidden gem never existed. Julius Erving disappeared from hidden gems really fast because they dropped his card, and they will do that with a lot of these cards. Now I saw you guys probably noticed these cards at the end here, these hidden gems, whatever these are free agent cards. Any card with any kind of sticker that says games on the front of it, those are free agent cards. Good thing about free agents this year is they sell for 1,000 MT, like quick sell value. They used to be 1 MT. And the way 2K does it this year is pretty much you can have any single like free agent of any kind of set. So you see here I have a Bradley Beal in the Game On set. He's a free agent. If I went ahead and bought Mike Conley, I cannot lock this set in for a wild gem. We'll talk about wild gems briefly, not much to really talk about, but in general, just know you will not be able to lock in. Even though it says that I have 7 of 8, it says I have that Bradley Beal, but it will definitely error code you because that Bradley Beal is not what you think it is. That includes for the pink diamonds, that includes for all that. Breakout has a bunch of like amethyst hidden gems, like 90 pluses, 87 pluses. Remember, hidden gems can't be sold until they're actually released. Like, if they're not in a set that dropped, you cannot buy them. But even like if you have a hidden gem, it will always be unsellable. So say for example, I had Andrew Wiggins hidden gem. Once he like becomes an arrival Andrew Wiggins, he would still be an unsellable arrival diamond hidden gem from. So now 2K introduced wild gems this year. They're a new concept. Those are the Tuesday packs that are just always available. So I don't know how they do this moving forward with new seasons. Do they keep the same ones? Are we always going to have the same wild gems? Are they going to be the same featured, or are those going to change per season? We know that some of these are like, a lot of these are lock-ins and stuff. So that's why some prices are crazy through the roof. If you guys didn't know, some of these cards prices are wild, right? Like you can't get this card for under 100 most times. You can't get a lot of these cards. No matter what you're really looking at, you'll see some of them are going for insane prices. Like look at this diamond, for example. It's going for 2.3, and that's not even like, that's steady. That's always going for that price because he is the main lock-in for the Scottie Pippen. And then that goes for like a lot of these diamonds. These diamonds are just going to be, a lot of them are going to be expensive. They're not being pulled at a good rate. So whenever you do see one, just know like they're going for an arm and 6 legs, 14 legs, whatever amount of legs you can get for them, you will get for them. So wild gems concept are, these are just good cards. It feels like that just, they're not going to be coming out from anywhere else. You can just get wild gems. So there's multiple ways you can get wild gems, but like one of them, for example, this weekend in King of the Court, if you go ahead and land in tier 1, you can possibly find a wild gem in this option pack. When you have like a diamond option pack, I think it includes all diamonds, so you'll have a chance at hidden gems, you'll have a chance at WNBA players, you'll have a chance at a whole bunch of different things all over, literally from top to bottom, locking cards, wild gems. But the main way to get wild gems is from those super packs that they drop on Tuesdays, as well as the lock-ins right now for like arrival. Those things I would never recommend like locking in unless you have a bunch of unsellables. Like I have a bunch of unsellables here. If I somehow manage to get Camby unsellable, I would lock this in. Why not? Maybe I get lucky, maybe. Otherwise it's tough to like throw all that MT at something when in reality it's just too much. And 2K's been stingy with the packs and the boxes and all that. It used to be easy to get free stuff. Now they don't want it to be the case. You saw here, game on, I got 6 players. Arrival, I got 6 players, all unsellables, and now it's becoming harder and harder to get those cards. But I hope that explains the concept of hidden gems. If you guys want to know every way you can get some diamond hidden gems and stuff like that, I made a video, so I'll link it down below so you guys can take a look at it. The cards like Mark Aguirre, you can expect a card like this to be coming out somewhat soon, even if like the badges, he does have a good amount of Hall of Fame. But I expect like a Mark Aguirre, just because everyone has it, they probably just don't care at some point. But then you really got like guys like DeJounte Murray, right? A 6'5" point guard, a 6'6", and Michael Carter-Williams. They don't have as many badges, so are 2K gonna drop them sooner so they can get rid of them as hidden gems so people can't get them from here? Yes, it's possible. It's definitely possible. The theory is they should always be dropping us like the bad point guards first, right? That's what it should be. We should be getting like a diamond Donovan Mitchell. As you can see, this card is better than the pink diamond one, which is really funny. But there's so many cards that should come out first, like Kyle Lowry. But in theory is they want to keep him here so that we don't get any of that stuff, like the good stuff. They want us to get the bad stuff. We saw Jaren Jackson Jr.'s diamond last year, one of the best cards. It dropped fairly early, and they just kept kind of bad ones later on down the line. There's some cards I definitely want to get, like Rudy, for example. That's the card I want. You see some of my hidden gem free agents that I do not care about at all. They're not good, but there's definitely some cards that we want, some cards not so much. I know like Rex is good, but yeah, I will definitely link the video down below that you guys can see how to get every single hidden gem. There's a bunch of hidden gems in the game that are hidden, literally, and then there's some that aren't so hidden. So salary cap is one of the ways. You got Showdown. Showdown gets you a couple hidden gems for real. I'll have another Showdown video uploaded today on all the rewards and if it's worth it and all that good stuff. Domination has 2 hidden gems available for you in there if you lock in and make it happen. So with all that said, I wish you guys all the best. Let me know your favorite hidden gem that you got so far. If you got a pink diamond one, I want to know who you got from those. Like, legit, I just want to know. I know there's some terrible ones. There's some really nice ones as well. I hope that cleared up as much as possible. If there's any other questions about anything, gems of the games are just gems of the games. There's nothing special about these. There's nothing to really talk about. They're just a ruby cards, sapphire cards, emeralds, golds. Nothing really to talk about. But yeah, that's basically it. There's some of these in the exchange. You can exchange for certain things with hidden gems as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys soon. It's your boy Mos. Y'all know the drill, and Ballin out.